Okay, guys, came back to the boat. Well, actually, came down to the store. Went and bought a water pump for the engine, and it has to be a marine pump. I don't know what makes it a marine pump because I asked the girl, and I said, "Does it have any stainless parts?" And she looked at the description and didn't say anything. But it's better to buy because the water pump. At the auto parts, it's a lot cheaper. But I said, what if I'm getting something that's gonna corrode and get destroyed in 6 months, and then if I'm out there, I'm gonna have problems. So I said I decided to, and I'm using my discount number, so I got it for a good price. And I also got some gasket material that I needed. And I'm gonna paint the pump. I've been painting all the other parts. Paint the pump, and then I already talked to the shop, and I said, hey, I'm gonna bring these parts. But then he said, oh, here's some more material. I think I'll take this one. This is better. Yeah. He said to bring some money, and I said, well, I'll bring the money when I bring the engine, because then I know that he is already working on he's already working on the whole project. So, and I was thinking of taking out the oil, but I gotta go see my old lady. It's at the hospital. So it basically the day is cut short, and I said, well, at least let me get this done and already take it back home so I can get it all painted and put together with the rest of the parts, and then I can go visit in an hour or so, go visit her, and then continue with the project that I'm doing. And then I gotta come back here and look for some extra parts. Actually, I'm gonna do that now, see if there's any more pieces that I need to take, so I can get those clean, scraped, wired, and painted. But I won't be able to stay here for long because, like I said, I gotta go and see her. She's not doing too well. So anyways, all right, I'm gonna see you later. Let me get this miscellaneous out of the way here. All right, later. Okay, so there's some water here in the bilge. I'm just gonna lift this. Oh, this is slippery. Got some oil. I'm gonna lift the float, see if it'll pump it out. It's a lot of crap. We need to clean this out really good. Yeah, the water is receding. So then I'm gonna see if anything else I can take. I think that that oil filter, but I don't have time now. Okay, that's it. I don't have time to be taking stuff off, and there's a lot of stuff here that I gotta. One thing that it bugs me is that the little hose that drain this canal, the canal here, it's always clogged because I accumulate the dirt on that side and none on this side. This side is always very white and clean. I mean, it's a little dirty, but not as bad as this side. So I've had it. I mean, I've ran wire it, I ran snakes and unplug it, and it keeps plugging up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just disconnect the hose, and when it rains, let it drain into the bilge, and the pump will pump it out. That's it. The hell with it. All right, let me see here. Take this out. This block is from the engine. And then I was thinking of removing this, but it's not bad. We can paint it on the spot here. Just brush that up a little bit. And then paint the tranny. So now that once the engine is removed, my friend's gonna have plenty of space and room to work here. Oh, let me move this down here. And I was gonna start this engine, but I don't have time. And that's it. I haven't even had lunch and I'm starving. And I forgot to bring a couple of tools that I needed here, but I don't have time. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna let you go. I'll see you on the next one. Hey, guys. Okay, today, continuing with the boat project, and I got the gasket material, pretty good thickness there. I still gotta clean the edge and remove this green mildew, whatever. Get that really well clean, and then put a gasket on the thermostat when I take that out, and also clean it. And then I gotta put a gasket on the saltwater pump. And I've been painting the circulating pump. The other one was the raw water pump. This is the antifreeze pump, the engine pump. Put that there for a while, let the sun hit it, and okay, here are the gaskets. I'm gonna put that away so it doesn't get blown away. And Papa's hanging out with me here. I am macho. He just up here. And I'm accumulating all this stuff. I already gave this 6 coats of paint. And got my cigar, but I haven't had lunch. I don't like to smoke with an empty stomach. So, wanna go inside? Wanna go inside? Let's go. It's funny, he walks and he's always with the tail, you know, he's always happy. I give him a lot of love. Always hugging him and kissing him, telling him things. So, what time is it? Oh yes, 1 o'clock. The new time, so it's 1 hour. So it's already 1 o'clock. I already changed the watch. So let me go and get something to eat and then we'll continue. Later. On making the gaskets for the pump, and then I'm going to start painting. But before we start that, we're going to smoke a cigar. So this one is La Gloria Cubana Series R. All right. So this is what I'm doing. A little bit of everything. Let me, I am limited to my speed of work because of this cheap Bauer lithium 20 volt. It dies after 10 minutes of use. So I got to stop, charge it. All right. And what I'm doing here is, oh, this cigar smells very good. I did the right there, press it down. And then well, you know what? It looks like it's very dry, so I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of lithium. Yeah, dry lube Teflon. And when that thing spins, I thought it would be milky. This is clear. But it says Teflon. Dry lube. All right. I guess I can shoot it also with a little bit. Make sure that it's got some actual lubricant, because I don't know that thing. All right. And that impeller, it's not that old. Then we're going to place it. Oh, another thing, I got a full gasket. I don't know if I should cut a little rim, but I want to try it like this first. And when I tighten it, we'll see if it's going to spin or not. Okay, so I did the gasket for the raw water pump. I started thinking that I should cut the hole in the middle, which I did, because if I had this piece sitting here putting pressure on it, it's going to heat up and it's going to tear it up in pieces, might choke or something. So I went ahead and I cut it, and it still got some little flakes around there, but I'm going to, anything else is coming along fine. You don't want to have some issue when the engine starts running and it's going to heat up the piece and probably tear it up. Or all right, so now we know that the seal is the right way. All right, I have here SLR in here. I filled this up. I popped that tubing in there, and I want to make sure this thing is rust free inside, because I want to keep that one as a spare for the other engine, just in case it starts leaking in the middle of Team Bag 2. Okay, another coat. This is like the third. I like my engines to look good. I gotta buy more paint. Okay. I think this is done. Wow. It actually did it softened up the rust. I'm gonna hit it with the hose. Okay, let that sit there for a while. the pump is cleaner because it still works. And that's gonna be taken to the shop to get it all. That dry. Let's sit down for a minute. Oh, I got a crack on this bracket, so I'm going to use some JB. Put some here and put some here a little bit. So if you're looking at it, buddy, I don't know your name. I say hi. And congratulations on your last deer. That was a nice deer. Big antlers. Tall. It would come out like this and then boom. But it was tall. And he had another guy with him. I don't know his name either. But when you go with people that have the same passion for the sport, you enjoy it. You enjoy it better. Mr. Comfortable, I don't invite anymore because it's either one thing or the other. It's a cold. How long you gonna be, and you know he don't want to stay for 4 days. There's always some excuse, so I said, the hell with it. So okay, we don't need the board anymore. I need a bigger hole for the gasket here. All right, that will be this one, I think. Yep, pretty good. And then I gotta reshape the circle. That's not the way it is. Bingo bango. All right, so I got those things. Get it going, and I gotta work on this with a scissor and kind of like go around it, but it's a little tricky. I gotta get me a small set of scissors, or do like I did with this one. Put it on, put the screws on, and then with the knife go around it and cut it at the edge. And then I walked away for a minute and my cigar died. Do not let your cigar die, because it'll change the flavor and it'll start tasting different, a little burnt. Let me see if I can do this. I cleaned the cup. The cup was all, with residue, rust, and a little bit of. So I cleaned it pretty good. It's almost shiny. I got the wire. I have several little wire tools that you put on the drill. I was going to use my Dremel. My Dremel died. Buying those cheap Chinese Dremel. They don't even lock anymore. You buy cheap tools and that's what you get. Bring it through. Okay, so we got this thing ready to install, so we can continue the paint job. And let me see, the size of these bolts are, I think it's this one. No, T50. Okay. So I cleaned this up here with the with this thing, which died again. I'm already charging the damn battery. It doesn't last. I'm gonna have to get me another drill, because I get tired of doing this, and then I gotta stop. All right, so
K-Frog, powered by Altura Credit Union, enriching lives. You cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get real money back when you get gas with the Upside app?
Yep, I get real.
Now this gasket is like sticking out, but I don't care. As long as it's sealing, it's good to go.
Just download the free Upside app and use promo code.
Students with valid ID get $5 off the cover charge Tuesday through Thursday, and on Family Day Sundays too, when kids 12 and under are free. 2 for $5 Taco Tuesdays and live tickets to St. PBR Unleash the Beast at Agriculture Arena in Greater Palm Springs, March 21st through the 23rd.
I should have used the drill, but the drill died. You gotta give me another one.
800-684-2297. 800-684-2297.
Is owning a Cadillac Lyric. And now the top 5 reasons to visit Morongo. Number 5.
We're giving away a Cadillac Lyric. Earn it
3.
because pizza anywhere.
All right, so that's done. Now I gotta put the caps back on, but I've been cleaning the edge with the little wire drill, but it died, so I'm just gonna give it a quick scrape because I don't think there's that much there.
Turning riders, enjoy an outdoor activity of horseback riding on beautiful open trails. Go to NorcoHorseRentals.com for crazy. I just want some me time.
We could all use a sanctuary from stress. Why not turn your bedroom into the place to decompress with our selection of comfortable beds?
I gotta wait for this thing to charge. Okay, I gotta wait. Okay, so that's ready to go. I just gotta put the cap on it and then paint everything. Okay, one more coat before we shut it down. That's it. And that's that. All right, guys, we'll continue tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna have to go to the boat and see if I can get that oil, because Tuesday it's gonna rain and Wednesday it's gonna rain, so I need to do the oil and get that oil out of the engine, and then I'll be ready to pull it whenever. Throw the stuff in here. I already asked for the latch. It's on its way. It's gonna be here in a few days. And I gotta change the wheel. I gotta change this wheel. Put it back on there, even though it's old. But this is the only one that fits inside the pulley, and I can scrape all that inside. Yeah. And this thing is charging again. I used it for 4 minutes or 3. Okay, I think we're done. Come on, let's go. He wants dinner early. He's always asking for dinner. I want food, I want food. Come on. All right, I'll go with you. All right. Okay. That's it for today. We're good to go. And I still gotta glue this thing. I'll do it tomorrow. You gotta have a little project here and there to keep you busy and off the couch, because the couch makes you older than you are. Yeah, I know. I'm here. Go on, go inside. All right, guys. See you on the next one. Yeah, there you go. What? Come here. Talk to me. What do you want? What do you want? You want ding ding? You want ding ding? Talk to me. What? What? Oh? What? Say that again. Oh. Oh. You want it? Yeah, he's hungry. It's dark in here. All right, guys. On the next one.